My name is Judith Wise. This is my story, and this is my revolt. My problem was my health. All of a sudden, it seemed like my body had started shutting down, but it was swelling. You could tell the difference between being swole and having the weight. But I just didn't know what was going on with me. And here it is, the God that I served had delivered me from alcohol and drugs. But my body was so swole to where when I went to a doctor, they prescribed me all kind of medication to where the side effects was making my body worse. It was so bad to where I had muscle spasm so bad I couldn't even stand for a certain amount of time, let alone sit. And I would be in a shower at least 4 to 5 times a day to relieve the pain off of my body. And then all of a sudden my equilibrium had started acting up. If I started to go to the left, I went to the right. My knees were swollen so bad and everything to where my doctor prescribed a cane for me. I was walking on a walking cane, and here it is, I was depending on that cane like it was my life. A lot of people didn't even realize to where how much I leaned on that cane to where I had calluses that had started coming in my hand and everything. I was tired of taking the medication, and I was tired of looking the way that I was looking, let alone how I was feeling on the inside. How could the God that I serve deliver me from alcohol and drugs and the way that my life was, bring me to this point to where it seemed like it was no hope, and I was sick of this situation. So something had to be done about it. I was so angry in this situation. I was very revolted in it because here it is. I was once healthy, a little petite size, and all of a sudden I'm looking like a helium balloon. And the people that was around me that was in a sober aspect, I can hear them laughing and making fun of me. And that hurt it. That hurt it real bad because these was the people that used to laugh and grin in my face and tell me everything is all right. But on the side, I can hear them talking about me and everything. Something had to be done because I'm steady speaking about the God that I serve and everything, and it seemed like everything was just tipsy-topsy, turned upside down. I couldn't understand it. This situation had to went way out of hand. I was so revolted that I didn't even know what to do with it. It had to be an answer somewhere because I know where he had brought me from, and I know he didn't bring me this far to leave me by myself. Here I started attending the church, and I heard the pastors and them speak about the campaign. And here it is, they speaking about my Lord and Savior. I was desperate to try anything. What could I have lost during the campaign? If this is the same God that did everything that I knew he took out my life, now I need some results. Because I know the pastors, when they deliver the message, it comes from my God. I was living on GR and getting food stamps. That's what I had came down to because of my health was declining. I just couldn't understand it. Okay, you talk about this campaign. What can I lose? But really, I didn't have it to sacrifice because every penny that I had went on rent. Even my food stamps, except for $52, went to my landlord. So, okay, I got to sacrifice something because I'm finna make this sacrifice. What do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? Because I know this God that I serve, when he took out my life, he can put something in it, in my life, and it could be him. Please, Lord, I need an answer from you. Can you help me? And that's what happened. I sacrificed what I didn't have, and yes, it hurted because I didn't even know how I was going to even make groceries that month. But I sacrificed what I had. as a result of my revoke, God blessed me in it. I no longer take 17 pills a day. My body no longer swells. My life is totally different. I am no longer on food stamps or anything. My life is totally different, and plus, I no longer walk with a walking cane. As a result of all these papers, due to all the medication that I took, I was a bad asthmatic. I couldn't even sit up here and even hold a conversation without you knowing what I was. You can hear me breathing before you even got to me. Now today I can complete a sentence without having to use my nebulizer machine or any kind of asthma medication to help me breathe. And I'm grateful that my God answered my prayer, but I had to do some sacrifice. I had to do some fasting, and I had to be sincere in everything that I did. And as a result of all that, I have peace. My attitude is different. My praying is different. Because I'm sincere in whatever I do for the Lord. Because we have to sacrifice things in order to get some results. 2 to 3 months within it, I got all different kind of results that I didn't even ask about. You know, healing in my body. Finances is totally different now today. And even me attending church is way better than I ever dreamed of. And even me knowing my Lord and Savior today, due to my sacrifice in this campaign. Because don't nobody know your situation better than you. If you're not revolted in your situation, I don't know what else to tell you. But I know I was revolted in mine, and I made a sacrifice.